I'm Kim Richland. This is Aaron Roberts, Directors of Edition Office. Founded in 2016, the practice has been working across scales from small cultural precincts to some of the biggest cultural projects in Australia and across residential typologies. The studio is an architecture practice encompassing cultural, social and technological research, enabling exploration of material expression, form and spatial practice.
Edition Office was named with the intent that each building, object, design or event would be seen as an addition within a broader body of work, as a series evolving and being catalogued and documented in a particular way. With this in mind, we felt naming the collection for Bankston in a similar fashion suggested the same notion, that this is a part of a broader body of work and would always be seen that way. Casts by Edition Office suggests a series or editions of a similar type.
We have always been aware and admired the excellence in quality which Bankston creates their hardware. We saw a clear unity in how both Bankston and Edition Office approach tactility and expression through form, aesthetic and function. And we're fully open to exploring various fabrication techniques and materiality. The sign of a potentially great collaboration is one of open constructive dialogue, which was apparent from the beginning. We felt this would lead to an excellent outcome and that our design intent would be maintained. It was a wonderfully exciting opportunity collaborating with Bankston to create this range. They gave us so much support and freedom to create and pursue the design intent and the design legacy that we wanted to bring forward. Casts was seeking a judicious editing of simple geometries or volumes. Ratio and size of the intersecting forms was vital, and importantly, how the elements would fit into the hand.
When selecting door hardware, it's incredibly important to us that the hardware is sympathetic with the overall material palette of the building, and the tactility of that hardware is considered and relates back to the design intent.
We often find missing when we're seeking architectural hardware is something that is refined, crystalline, that has a real clarity and singularity in its design. From the outset, we wanted this range to be about two things: material and formal relationship. Scale, proportion, materiality were incredibly important to us. A lot of the design work was around clarifying just ratio and balance. There's a real joy in working on the scale of the door handle or the scale of a privacy snib. It's an acute distillation of ideas down to their absolute core minimum parts. Our hope for casts was to clarify this distillation of geometric form into an incredibly legible and tactile feeling of that casting process. This is a beginning for a range and a beginning for an exploration of unfolding pieces, all that have that same specific lineage from a molten cast process. We went through a detailed and laboured process of finding the right balance of material texture from the initial pure sand cast pieces to a much more refined and polished machine product, and finding that bandwidth and balance between tactility and sophistication. Lever 1 is seen as celebrating and in conjunction the delight in the joint and the proportion of the cantilever. Lever 2 extends this exploration of the joint with a more playful celebration of balance of weights.
Pool 1 exercises reduction, restraint and proportion. Simple, elegant and robust, its character emerges from simplicity and focus on materiality. Pool 2 expands on Pool 1, extruding the same form over a 1.2 metre length. Simple, formal junctions and just enough void for the hand.
Pool 3 allows a playful cut on a door while providing end-of-door pull function when a cavity slider is recessed without moving parts. Pool 4 is a simple, robust joinery pool with a sculpted interior revealing the casting process.
Hook has a formal gesture, a cylinder intersecting with an inverted vault to form a hanging point.
In snib, the turning joint halves a reduced cylinder to operate the snib, maintaining a formal clarity in both the open and closed positions. A certain joy and satisfaction can be found in the operation of snib back to its original position.
After the process of design and material refinement in collaboration with Bankston, it was really wonderful to visit site recently and see the levers installed on the project and have that wonderful moment of realisation, the crystallisation of the project as a whole. We believe the pieces will be equally at home in sophisticated residential projects as they would in commercial, cultural and institutional projects.
Casts is designed for a really sophisticated and nuanced audience. People who respond to tactility, materiality, that kind of robust design refinement.